it still remains a mystery if men through
increased to $2.08 billion from $2.02 billion, an increase by 2.6%. Domestic debt has grown by 5.7% from about 1.3 trillion kwacha to 1.4 trillion kwacha. External debt servicing cost was captured at $6.3 million in the quarter under review. Kingsley Jassy with more.
During the quarter under review, the country paid $6.3 million for external debt service. Out of this, $1.9 million was interest. The increases in local and foreign debts were suppressed by the growth of the economy, which resulted into reduction of total debt ratio to the national GDP. The debt ratio to the GDP reduced from 32% to 29.6%, and this means the room for borrowing by government increased. However, domestic debt continues to put pressure on the central government, as the current 1.4 trillion kwacha debt is an annual increase of 15.7%. Domestic borrowing is very costly, with high interest rates and short repayment period. Government has indicated that in the fiscal year that begins next month, the Treasury will borrow about 178 billion kwacha. But this did not go down well with the private sector, which says the dominance by government on the financial market is making it difficult for companies to access loans for industrial activities.
And now let's have a look at sports news. Football fans are waiting to watch what is going to be a historic encounter in the first semi-final match of the 2018 Airtel Top.
The same, I think we should be ready come tomorrow for the games.
Action continues next weekend as Mighty B Forward Wanderers and Nyasa Big Bullets meet in the Central Region for the second semi-final of the competition, as both teams look for a place in the finals of the Airtel Top 8. For Rainbow News from Civil Stadium, this is Lucy Kadzongwe.
That report concludes our news bulletin. But before we go, our headlines once again. Government snaps APAM on international criminal investigators to help end attacks on people with albinism. Overpopulation putting a strain on national resources. In our special report, we zero in on moral decay that is now causing shocks, violence, and murder of some elderly persons. And in sports, Silver Strikers and Blue Eagles date in a tricky semi-final fixture in Airtel Top 8 this Saturday. Thanks for being with us in this news bulletin. I have been your host, Leche Mtunga. Goodbye.
There are many ways to a happy family: love, intimacy, effective communication, and of course cooking. Many have failed not because they don't know how to, but what to use when cooking.